All right, with Coach Petersen here, I know that you run a football program that's more than just football. I know you do your Real Life Wednesdays, you bring guest speakers that come in. I'm curious because not every team in the country, there's only 4 that get to play in the college football playoff. Your team is one of those 4. How do you balance the business aspect of this trip to win a football game with the actual experience of playing in the game?
You know, it's interesting because I don't think this game, I mean, it's a big game, but they're all big games. You know, game 3 is a big game to us. If you don't take care of business, it's like, that was the biggest game of the year and we just didn't take. So I think the really good thing about being here is it doesn't feel that much different. I think to our kids, we practice the same. There's more going on, and you know, and that's part of what you were talking about. I mean, I really want them to experience those things. Like, that's part of like this Built for Life, like to be in a game like this and have this experience. But like how we talk to them and how we coach them all along, it's like, okay, so how do you appreciate this, enjoy this, and still take care of your business? That's life. And so this is just another great opportunity for us to, you know, have some cool opportunity and do it the right way.
Talked to a lot of your players today, and they talk about the process and how things really haven't changed, although the focus seems to be there. How do you help block out some of that noise? I mean, Dante Pettis said to me, he's like, oh, I got off social media. I deleted those accounts for right now. I'm not paying attention to it. The national narrative seems to be like, hey, Alabama's going to roll in this game. It's not like they're playing Chattanooga. Yeah. You guys are one of those 4 teams. So how do you make sure you guys are keyed in on this one and not worried about that?
Yeah, I mean, I think at the end of the day, it's always about ourselves. You know, I mean, we know we got a really, you know, great team that we're going to play. And so it's like, okay, great. We know that. How do we respond? How do we play? I mean, you know, are we a great team and program? And so I think that's what it's really all about.
Coach, I consider you a man of integrity, and yet, you know, for years you've been telling me I'm an OKG, and then last night I'm interviewing John Ross, and you say that I'm not. Now, compared to him, I get it, I'm not. But can we put this to rest here? Am I or am I not?
So that's the thing. I mean, John Ross is the OKG. Okay. You either are or not. So, you know, it's taken a few years to kind of let you down gently because, you know, it's about being a really good dude. You know, I'm going to give you that. But you got to be a big-time player. And, Mike, I mean, it really comes to, you know, let's call it as it is. Are you a big-time player?
Look, you get me a uniform. I will hold your clipboard better than anyone who's ever held your clipboard before, all right? So can we just –
No, clipboard holders are not OKGs.
Okay.
You know, yeah.
I'm going to –
Can you run a route like John Ross?
No, but I don't think there's any wide receiver in the country who can do that.
There's no
the bar set too high.
And buts. I mean, that's the OKGs we're looking for.
You can either play or you can't. So what you're telling me is I can't, which is fine. Best of luck to you this weekend, Coach.
Appreciate you.
Thanks, Coach.